everyone, welcome back to the channel. So we just got back from shopping. We went grocery shopping this morning and then we went thrift store shopping. So it has been a busy day, but it's been fun. We found some cute little things. The main reason we went thrift store shopping was to find
my water cap.
We found a water bottle. Well, the main reason we went thrift store shopping was since Lindsay started walking, she needs shoes. I don't usually like to put my children in shoes before they're walking just because I believe it prevents their feet from growing outright. So we got her some little shoes. Now she can wear shoes, but she's napping right now, so we haven't got to try the shoes on her. Right now we're making our lunch. We're having ham sandwiches. Not all those. No. And then I have to figure out what we're having for supper. I have to do cleaning this afternoon.
Can we have a little taste?
Yeah, put some on your sandwich.
Yeah,
so I had cooked last night for supper. We had cooked this ham all day long. It was a big ham I had bought.
There's juice.
Very cheap at the store. It was only like $17.
There's juice in.
Yes, there's lots of ham juice that it made. Anyway.
Mommy, why there's a white in there?
That's grease.
Did you put some in?
No, it makes its own grease. Okay, back up so I can slice them off. I have a knife. Be careful.
Mommy, cheese.
For your sandwich, you can have some cheese. Anyway.
It got me out.
So today's a busy day. Yes, I did.
Yay.
Today's a busy day for us because tomorrow Eli's going to be home and we are going to celebrate 5 years of this little boy. He's turning 5. Randall. He's having his 5th birthday. So where are we going tomorrow?
A zoo.
We are taking the children to the zoo. We're so excited. Aren't we excited? Yes. We're so excited. We're going to take you along for that, so it's going to be a fun video. We have been looking forward to going to the zoo for months, and now it's here. His birthday is here. But 5 years ago, I was in labor with my little boy.
I thought it's going to be Myrna.
Yes, tomorrow we go to the zoo.
But you said it's here. You said it when you sing.
Yeah, it's really not here. It's tomorrow. But I was in labor with him for like 2.5 days. And had terrible preeclampsia. I knew nothing about having a baby because this was my very first baby. And I'm glad it's over. But it's hard to believe that it's over. It's hard to believe it's been 5 years ago since I had my first baby. And now he's a little 5-year-old boy running around. He knows so much stuff. It's just hard to believe. They grow up so fast. And it seems like yesterday I just had him. Yesterday I just took my first pregnancy test and found out that I was pregnant. And I was desperately hoping it was going to be a little boy. And it was a little blonde-haired boy. I always wanted a little blonde-haired boy. Since I was a small girl, I wanted a little blonde-haired boy. And you know, I didn't expect to get my wish. You can't eat that, that's grease. I didn't expect to hear. Can you get down a little bit? It's acting funny. I didn't expect to get a little blonde-haired boy because, you know, I'm dark. And what chance would I have of having a little blonde-haired boy? But I literally got a little boy. First baby was a little boy. And he had blonde hair. I'm so thankful. Anyway. So I think it'd be kind of fun to have another little boy just to see if he would be blonde-haired. Maybe some reason all my boys are going to be blonde-haired. But I don't even know if we're going to have another baby yet or not. We'll see. I know, we want another baby. But I don't know if we'll have another one.
Yeah, we will.
We will?
Yeah. We need to call doctor. And tell us we can have a baby.
Yeah, you need a little brother. I know you do. Do you want onions on your sandwich? 1 onion?
A little bit. I
make sure your side doesn't have any onions. Do you know what? I have onions from the garden, onion stems.
Are those not spicy?
These are spicy. Anyway, for Randall, I was so sick. I was gonna have him at home. I had a midwife and everything. She had gotten me, stay down. She had gotten me everything I needed, like plastic to put on the bed, wipes. I forget everything she got me, but it was a lady that they almost used that was in our area.
Can I taste one?
Yeah, you can have one. Careful. And she's the one who told me just to go to women and babies. She came at night. At night, I was just so done being pregnant. I knew something was wrong. My blood pressure was high. I didn't even know what high blood pressure was back then. I didn't even know how serious it was. I just was so delirious, I guess is what you'd call it. And she came out to my house. She said, she's just done with me. She just can't take it anymore. She said, she's just going to send me to Women and Babies Hospital. And she was sure I had preeclampsia, which I had no idea what preeclampsia was. I had no idea of nothing. And I just knew I was pregnant and there was a small person inside of me. And that's it. That's all I knew. And so Eli that night, she said we had to go that night. It was bad. She said, of course, I just figured we'd go there and get some pills or something. But she did say that we probably will have to have the baby. But it didn't register in my brain that I was actually having a baby because I was thinking I still had 2.5 weeks left. Okay, you may. I was thinking, no, I unplugged it, okay? Hey, don't do that. I was thinking I had 2.5 weeks left, and I was thinking, like, I don't know, but for some reason I thought that you have to wait 2.5 weeks till you have your baby. So, I don't know, I just was so ignorant back then. So I went to the hospital, and I was smiling, I was having a good time. I was out late at night with my husband, and as soon as we got to the hospital, the nurses, they took us right back. What, honey? After lunch. They took us right back, and they were so serious. I could hardly believe how serious they were, and then it started dawning on me that this is serious. Like, why are they acting like this? And they were like, you're having your baby tonight. And they took a bunch of tests. And then it started kind of dawning on me, like, oh my, this is serious. So they gave me a little white pill to start contractions. I didn't really feel anything that night. I slept. Eli was with me the whole time in the room. And he had a hard chair to sleep on. I think it could lay down. And a couple hours later, they brought me something else to take. I think the other half of the pill. And my contractions started getting really bad, but, well, you know, I wasn't dilating right. It just went on for 2 days, 2.5 days. And then they said baby was in distress. This little baby who was in distress, his heart rate was going down. So they gave me epidural and said I need to have an emergency C-section. So by then I was so scared because my baby's heart rate was going down. And I was scared, so Eli was there, like, asking a bunch of questions. We were just so worried. And by then I really didn't care what they did with me. That was my first ever surgery I ever had. Anyway, and they whisked me back to the room. The nurses, I still to this day, I had the best nurses, that's all I can say. Those people at Women and Babies Hospital are the absolute best. And they take care of you like they are the best doctors and nurses around. And that is where I'll be having the rest of my babies. If I have any more babies, that's where I always had my babies. And we just love that place. They whizzed us back. They sliced me open, pulled my baby out, put him on my chest, and I had my first ever baby. I remember, was it the next day or two? I was there for 4 days, I think, after I had my baby. And they said I could nap. One of those days they said I could take a nap. I took a nap, I slept. Eli went home. He was catching up at the house, like mowing grass and stuff like that. I remember waking up from my nap. I felt so good. I guess that, like, I had been so sick my whole pregnancy. I was throwing up, laying on the sofa. Our house looked like monkeys lived in there. It looked like pigs rummaged in there. It was terrible because I felt so awful. I don't know how Eli put up with it, but he did. And I remember waking up from that nap and feeling the best I had felt in months. And then it dawned on me, I have a baby. And so I called the nurse back, and they brought my little Randall back from the nursery. And I just held him. It was so precious. I can't believe that was 5 years ago. I'm so sorry I don't really have videos from back then because I wasn't a YouTuber back then. I do have videos of all kinds of things from when Kaylee and Lindsay were born because I was a YouTuber and I was documenting nearly everything. So I'll try to find some pictures to put in and see if I can find some pictures of him being a baby. I don't know if I have newborn pictures of him. I think I do because the nurses did take pictures for us, but I don't think any videos. But that was my first baby ever, and he's turning 5 already, which is something to me because 5 years old is when I was taken to my, because I was 5 years old whenever I was taken to the family that adopted me. So it's hard to believe that I was his age when I was, well, I wasn't taken from my mom, I don't think at 5, I don't even know. Because I was placed in 11 different foster homes before I was taken to the people that adopted me. But I was 5 when I went there. And they adopted me several years later. So, but yeah, he's the same age as I was. And it's just hard to believe. So we are going to celebrate that little boy tomorrow. We're taking him to the zoo and other fun things. Follow us so you can see the fun we have. Eli is going to be with us. That's so special because he is gone so much at work. And I don't hardly get him in videos. And when I watch our videos, there's just hardly any, when I watch our videos, there's just hardly any clips of him. So, thankfully, tomorrow we'll all be together and we'll get some clips of Eli, hopefully take a family picture, and celebrate our little Randall.